So today I want to dive into a topic that's been floating around for years, and honestly at this point it can't be ignored anymore, and that is why the South African female hip hop scene is not progressing forward. Why does it feel stuck? Why does it feel stagnant? While other regions around the world, especially the US, continue to break new ground with female rappers dominating charts and the culture. We're not here to disrespect anyone. This is a conversation, a real one. So let's talk. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. In the US, the female rap scene had, clear leaders. Nicki Minaj, lover or hater, she carried the industry on her back for a decade. You know what I'm saying? She went like toe to toe with the with men, with male rappers. She outsold them, she outrapped some of them, outworked some of them. She broke records, set records, shattered ceilings. She became the blueprint, right? And because she existed, she created space for other women like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Lotto, Ice Spice. They all benefited from a foundation that was built and from her, right? And if we look at South Africa, we never had that one female artist who completely took over and forced everyone to level up. Someone who inspired the next generation and made the industry see the value of investing in women aggressively. So some people hope that person would be Nadia Nakai. The potential was there, the image, the confidence, the brand, the backing. She had the platform to be that leader, the one who pushes boundaries the way Nicki Minaj did, right? But if we're being honest, she never fully lived up to the expectation. She delivered hits here and there, but she didn't shift the culture the way many expected. And that left a gap, a leadership vacuum, right? So without a standout leader in the SA hip hop scene, the movement never fully, took shape. Another issue is that a lot of female hip hop artists in SA seem very, very comfortable with, the minimum, comfortable with the aesthetic, comfortable with the followers, comfortable with the brand deals, right? And look, that whole social media thing and all of that, there's nothing wrong with making money off your image, right? There's nothing wrong with influencing, right? But when the influencing becomes the main thing, the music suffers. In the US, even when artists become influencers, they still dropping heavy tracks, still competing, still pushing themselves. But in SA, it feels like once the Instagram numbers come in, the hunger dies. I really feel like most of our South African female rappers are influencers. They're not rappers, right? And where's the experimentation? Where's the lyrical growth? Where's the hunger to dominate, not just exist? Where's the pressure to outdo, the last project? Many female rappers have, become personalities instead of musicians, and that's a big reason why the scene isn't evolving. And I know a lot of people are going to name the Zulu Meccas, those kind of rappers, but those rappers, if you think about it, not that I'm being anti-LGBTQ or whatever, support anyone who's part of that movement, right? But that is not really feeding into the female SA rap scene, if you know what I mean. She's out there rapping with Stogie T and rapping with Shane Eagle and competing with them. She's not competing with Nadia. We can't put Zulu Mecca and Nadia in a battle. That's unfair. You feel me? So let's talk skill, not image, not hype, not followers, right? Skill. One moment that exposed that this was the problem, that we don't have skill, is K Keed. K Keed not being able to rap on the Speedster show. And look, this is not to drag her, right? Not at all. It's to show a pattern. When an upcoming female rapper in SA is put on the spot, live, raw, without autotune, without studio magic, and the newer ones, right? We don't always see excellence. We don't see lyrical sharpness. We don't see control, confidence, breathwork, bars, or delivery, right? The moment went viral not because people hate female rappers, but because people expected more from someone representing the genre, because she is at the forefront of the female SA hip hop rap scene, right? The fact that something like that could happen and not spark a fire under the entire female rap community to train harder, write harder, rehearse harder, is part of the bigger issue. Hip hop is a skill sport, right? And sometimes it feels like SA female hip hop is prioritizing style over the substance. And a lot of South African female rappers have turned into Instagram influencers who only rap sometimes, right? And the music is secondary, the brand deals are primary, the image is a product. And when music becomes a side hustle, the quality drops because Great music requires obsession, discipline, consistency, and craft, right? It really, really requires obsession. I mean, look at the male rappers; they're obsessed with what they do. But in essay, the industry is rewarding looks over lyrics. If Nadia could shake a little bit on Yash and Muesli could, drop it low, then the song sells, right? And it's the same as America. I don't want to lie, but they know how to balance that. They know how to drop the music and shake Nyash. They're not just shaking Nyash. And it's rewarding aesthetics over artistry. It's rewarding content over contentment. You feel me? And when the focus becomes how many likes can this photo get instead of how many minds can this verse impact, the culture stops growing. And this one is huge, bro. Hip hop thrives on competition. It thrives on rivalries. It thrives on, wanting to be the best. Nicki versus Cardi, Nicki versus Remy, Lil Kim versus Foxy, Megan versus everyone at some point. These rivalries brought attention, energy, passion, and headlines. They made people care. They made people pick sides. They made people listen. But in South Africa, there's zero tension, zero rivalries, zero competition. Everyone is cute. Everyone is supporting each other. Everyone is just vibing. And while unity is great, it doesn't push the culture forward. Friendly competition. We don't even have to go crazy. Just friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? If everyone is comfortable being one of the girls instead of the one who runs this, then the scene becomes flat. There's no standouts, there's no risks, there's no battles, there's no moments. You feel me? And here's where I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what needs to change. I don't have a magic formula. I'm not that guy to have a magic formula to change the game, right? Um, what I do know is it has to be more than this. The bar has to be higher. The hunger has to be real. The music has to be stronger. The skills have to be sharper. The competition has to be fiercer. The ambition has to be bigger than Instagram likes and brand deals. Someone has to step up and say, nope, I'm not another female rapper. I'm the female rapper. And I'm going to prove it. Someone has to be the Nicki Minaj of essay. Someone has to take those risks. Someone has to carry the pressure. And I feel like Nadia didn't carry that pressure. She had that opportunity to be the next Nicki, but she didn't carry that pressure. And right now, the culture is waiting. And the women who could take the throne are really not grabbing it. So that's my take. That's an honest take. No sugarcoating, no filters. The South African female hip hop scene has talent, it has potential, it has personalities, it has image. But what it needs is leadership, hunger, competition, and commitment to the craft. Thank you for watching.